Stuck B, what up? From B-ville to Bed-Stuy, you already know. I've moved like the oldest, battle scars from the time I played the trenches like a soldier. Can't talk about my life for a fact if you ain't live it. I've been through what you rap about, see homie, it's the difference. Was in the field for real, now the fan of taking pictures. Hold on. You already know what the boy here been about. I'm a guy, reppin' the style, but took time to show love to the Ville. Ain't no secret, it's home to the grimy and the real. Before Bloods and Crips, you had these Seps in the field.
Today on the show, we got the legendary Carlito Black from New York.
Definitely.
Thanks for coming on, man. Do you mind starting off by telling us where exactly you're from in New York and how you got into music?
Brooklyn, New York, to be exact, and how I got into the music. Music is life for me. Music is my passion, my therapy, it's my everything. So that's pretty much how I got into it.
Man, that's beautiful. Do you remember the first song you ever made?
The first song I ever made was on a cassette tape. And the song was named Another Issue. And it was with my cousin. It was recorded on a cassette tape. It eventually got recorded in the studio, but at that time it was recorded on the cassette tape. And it was funny that whole story, to have to sit with two boom boxes and one person got it. You literally had to push every button on time. So one person here had to be on the record button, the other had to be on the play button, and you just had to record a whole song through. It was crazy.
Taking it back, man. That's awesome. I still remember
Definitely.
listening to music on cassette tapes and trying to tape over stuff, and that's cool. I love that song you got, Since You've Been Gone. Been listening to that, and the one that you got was Stuck B. Shout out Stuck B.
Oh yeah, that's true hip hop right there. Definitely hip hop at its finest right there.
Yeah, man. That is awesome. You two just killed that song. And that was a homage to Sean Price, man. That was cool.
Definitely. Rest in peace of Sean Price.
Yeah, man. Rest in peace. He's talented guys. And yeah, shout out for Stuck B. Like he's got some killer music too. I was excited when I seen you two on the song together, man.
That definitely was a dope song. They had a good time shooting that video. And I think that was actually the same day as Sean Price Day. I think that was the same day when we shot that video. It was Sean Price Day because we got scenes from that too.
Wow. Yeah, that's an awesome combination though, having you two on there. And the beat, everything was perfect on that song. Who inspired you to get into this music? Like your top 3 artists of all time?
To be honest, I had family that was rappers. They was rappers, but they kind of like I kind of like left off where they stopped at. I picked up the torch and kept going. But any artist with substance in their music, lyrical, just had everything. For me, was something that got me more into music. Like I'm a big fan of Eminem. I'm a big fan of Jay-Z. Also like people like DMX too. Like artists like that was stories and substance and things like that really built like who I am as an artist to this day. With their music, they built me up to be who I am, and they kind of made me say, yeah, I want to do this. But old school wise, it was just like Rakim and Big Daddy Kane and dudes like that. I grew up listening to them. So
yeah, man, that's awesome. I love all the shout outs you gave on your song Since You've Been Gone too, like to Nate Dogg and Jada and KRS-One, Rakim. That was awesome.
Definitely, I got to show love to the forefathers of the hip hop thing because they don't get enough credit. Yeah. They don't get enough credit for what they did and what they started. Because without them, it wouldn't be this game wouldn't be as far as it is. So definitely had to show love to them.
Awesome, man. Who's your top 3 albums of all time? If you had to pick 3.
DMX, Flesh on My Flesh, Eminem, Slim Shady, LP. No, the Marshall Mathers LP, and Jay-Z the Dynasty.
Wow, that's some good choices right there, man. Yeah, it's like hard for me to choose between the Eminem albums as well. Like
Yeah,
definitely Marshall Mathers.
I like a lot of his music, even to his new music that people try to say he like why is he still rapping? Because that's the love for the arts. You
Yeah,
can't stop somebody love for the art. I'm glad he's still rapping. Because compared to a lot of stuff out these days, like you want to hear somebody that can really rap and talk on a track.
yeah, yeah. I'm a new fan of yours. Like you got some cool tracks.
Appreciate
Uh,
that.
yeah, I've been
Nah,
listening to it nonstop.
nah, definitely just trying to put myself up there with the
Mm,
greats and the legends of the game. I'm just working to do what I gotta do to reach it to that point.
yeah.
Definitely
Oh,
gonna keep giving everything I got.
yeah, for sure. I bought both the two of the EPs today on iTunes. I got Emotions of a Gemini and Real Trench Baby. And
Definitely fire.
yeah, man, and the Look What album that you released in 2021, that's got awesome tracks all over it.
Definitely that forever be the masterpiece of that. Like
Yeah,
that's a masterpiece. Even creating that was a beautiful thing.
yeah. What was your favorite memory with it, or like your favorite part about making it?
The the billboard that came with it,
Yeah,
having a billboard in Times Square, having a billboard out in Atlanta, Georgia, having a billboard for that album was fire to me because it was like a sign for me and plus a major accomplishment to be able to be standing in different places and then you look up and see a billboard with your album cover on it and just see the love that people show you and all that stuff like that. So no, it was definitely a beautiful thing. That was the most powerful point of it.
yep. Nah, that's cool, man. That would have been an awesome feeling seeing. Yeah, it's like you said, seeing your album up there on a billboard. Like that's pretty cool. Not many people can say that.
Nah,
Yeah, and like you said, your top three albums, your top three artists. What would be your top three movies of all time?
John Wick,
Yeah,
um, The Equalizer, The 8 Mile.
yeah, nice. There's still another, yeah, three classic movies there. I love the John Wick series. It's badass.
Definitely gotta throw 8 Mile in there.
Yeah, that was cool. I remember when that first came out, seeing that in the movies. Who's someone that you haven't worked with that you'd love to work with if you could pick one person on your album, like next album to feature?
I can name three.
Yeah, three even better.
um, Definitely want to work with Eminem because they said doing all these retirement rumors and everything like that. But I definitely would like to work with him. I think me and Jadakiss on the track would be crazy.
Yeah,
And I definitely I want to do a record with Jay-Z too. I think amongst them three, like it'll bring out something crazy. So I wanna see if
yeah,
I could make that happen. That'll be a major accomplishment, a major blessing for me for that to happen because they really be talking and rapping on their tracks, and I feel like I bring out a different level of them with the way I approach tracks and things like that.
yeah. I've been listening to your song "Venting" as well. Just the way you deliver your style, that'd go perfect with any of those three guys.
Yeah, Van definitely is a powerful track too.
Yeah, who does all your beats? Like, you just kill it.
Um, that literally the beat is the tone you're gonna get for a song.
Yeah,
like unless I'm doing a feature and I have no choice over like the beat that's being picked, because on features you got somebody to send you a song, send you a record, and you gotta, if you actually like it, you'll do it. But I when it kind of me picking the beats for my projects and my songs, it's a it's a very it's not complicated. It's just I have to feel the beat or the instrumental. I have to like soon as I put it on for within the first 15 or 30 seconds, it got to be something that catches my attention to the point like, yeah, most of the time I know the beat is it when I start freestyling inside my head. When I start freestyling inside my head, I'd be like, yeah, I'm gonna use that beat.
Nice. Yeah, that's what I wanted to ask you next. What's your process for making a song, like from start to finish? How do you do it?
Literally, I gotta just like I kind of like read over my lyrics and everything before I start recording, and then I kind of get in that zone. I don't care what's going on in the room in the studio. Like I like get into a zone where like I can't be bothered.
Yeah.
And then once I get into the booth, it just I just put the emotions and everything into it. Like I put that emotions, that energy, because every track I do, any song I do, I want it to be felt. I don't want somebody to be like, you just sound like you talking. But I want them to feel when I'm speaking about. Want them to feel when I'm rapping about, to make them catch their attention and be like, okay, he got something to say on here.
Yeah, man, that's cool. Yeah, I've always wondered because everyone's got like their own unique way of doing things, and like just all your tracks seem to just line up perfectly with your choice of music and your wordplay. It's, I haven't found one song that I haven't liked. It's every song's been like just hit it.
Yeah. It's crazy because I know there's people out there looking for that. They
Yeah,
looking for that. They looking for that one record for
yeah,
like called the track that Carlito Black slips up on. But
yeah,
I'm too in tune as an artist. I'm way too in tune. Like I feel like I'm only going to continue to get better. So thinking anything less than that, that's crazy.
yeah. Well, yeah, I've been trying to pick a favorite song of mine. I was like, I love venting. Look what you made me do. And it's, man, homage is stuck
Those-
B.
Yeah, them songs are just every song is like from being in the booth and seeing if it's people in the studio, if it's multiple people in the studio, just seeing their faces when I come out the booth, be like they'll just be staring at me, shaking their head like you did it again. Like,
You got the recipe. Do,
got
do,
to.
yeah. Do you write everything down first, or do a lot of your stuff you freestyle, or?
Most of my recent new music, everything is written. Like back in the past, I like certain songs I freestyled and to be honest, the first mixtape I ever did was just me freestyling. I freestyled like the whole mixtape.
Oh,
And freestyling, I can do that easy, but I feel like when it comes to making songs and things like that, I feel like being able to write is a test because it really shows where your mind is at. Because I done wrote a lot of songs, so I don't I don't think people understand how many writtens that is to have as many songs as you gotta think that's a lot of writtens.
yeah.
And it ain't like, oh, he got a ghostwriter or none. These is like every song I have is a song I wrote.
Wow. And
And
do
I
you
know
read a lot? Like to, because
um reading, watching movies, anything that intrigues my mind that catches my attention, like I literally like will literally absorb it. But it just life in general, my life experiences, reading, movies, everything. Like I'm a sponge. I'm a sponge to information. I'm a sponge to anything going around me that has like an effect on me mentally, and it makes for good real music.
Yeah, like just with your wordplay and stuff. That's what I thought of. And you're also always reading and stuff too. Like, what would be your top three influences like that you've read? Like top three books or authors?
I can't authors can I can name books, but authors I ain't gonna lie, act like I know all because I like literally I'll read a book
Yeah,
and I only be thinking about the author name. I'll just read a book. Like I used to be able to go through books like it was nothing.
yeah,
Start a book and be done with it. A big book that like this and be done with it before the day is over.
yeah,
Definitely I gotta throw some those Goosebumps books in there.
yeah.
Like
They're awesome.
I read the Harry Potter's books, like stuff like The Great Gatsby and
Yeah,
to Kill a Mocking. I forgot what the name of that book is. I think it's by Maya Angelou, but it's a lot of books I read in my time that had an
yeah,
influence on me. I really can't even give you a top three. I read a lot of books, and I don't know every author for, but I guess when it comes to the title of the book, and then like you can read the back cover, and it kind of gives you an insight of
yeah.
what the book is about. And like if it catches my attention, I start reading instantly. And a book that I'd be like, oh, I'm gonna just skim through it. I end up getting into it and won't
Yeah,
stop reading it.
yeah, nice. And so, like, you like, get all your influences from there, real life plus movies, like everything. How long will it take you to write a song, or do you once you got the idea, you're just into it?
It don't. It depends because sometimes I'll write two or three songs all at once.
Wow.
I'll literally I'll literally be writing one song, then I'll think of a line for another one. So then I switch the beat, write whatever line, and that line I write for the other song I might hear another line within the song and be like, oh,
Wow.
and do that. And then if I think of something for it's like the more I get into the music is the more my like I elevate it as far as on a artist level. I elevate a lot. But writing like one song, it don't never take me long. Maybe 20 minutes, 30.
Wow. Yo, that's crazy, man. That's cool. And you're always listening to like beats as you're writing, or
Not all the time. It ain't got to the point like I don't even need a beat to think of like certain things. It'll be like certain a lot of the songs off of Look What You Made Me Do, it came from like choruses and hooks being in my mind.
yeah,
And I literally like was waiting, like I'll literally have it stuck in my mind to be like, oh, all right, I need a beat for this.
wow,
And then I'll just go get a beat and then I'll finish writing off of that. But once it's stuck in my mind, I know that's for a reason. So I'm like, all right, I gotta write this down.
yeah,
I gotta go off this.
wow. What's the most fun you've had making a song? Like, what's been your favorite song to put together that you love?
Uh, lose control.
Lose
Lose
control.
control off the Look What You Made Me Do. That I would say that was one of my favorite songs to record because I was literally just having a lot of fun. Like even from the effects that you hear in the song and stuff like that, and then you hear the lines, but it's a lot of wittiness and just like I like literally I use like multiple flows in that song.
Yeah, man, that's
So that
cool.
was my fun. That was fun one because everybody was just like looking at me like like
Yeah,
you didn't switch it up 4 times in one verse.
yeah. That song's got haters got me started. It's only right I deal with it. That line as well.
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely.
And who's do you have a top three producers that you'd love to work with?
Hit Boy, Alchemist. I don't even know Pete Rock shit. Dr. Dre. Well,
Yeah,
I gotta say Dr. Dre, because Dr. Dre be having some beats, man.
Yeah, man.
A lot of things he be surprising me because it's a lot of songs out there. I know he got a huge catalog, but I didn't know he recorded like made certain beats for certain songs. So it'd be like I like people that's that in tune with the music and things like that create like that. Yeah, I gotta work with them three because them three right there, they beats at they beats that making beats. So I want to be a part of that. I need a track. I need a record.
Yeah, man. Dre he'd be epic to work with, I reckon. What was your top three favorite hip hop groups of all time?
MOP, Bone Thugs and Harmony,
Yeah.
and G Unit.
Nice. Yeah, G
Definitely.
Unit, they need to get back together and start doing stuff.
And I don't know if that's gonna happen. 50 is a very stern person. Very.
He's a good troll on the internet.
Yeah,
Cracks me
like
up.
that. Definitely if that happens, because Lloyd Banks, he's still making music. He's still nice.
Yeah.
I'm glad to see Lloyd Banks is still out there making music. I'm hearing talks that 50 might be making another album. I'm here for it.
Wow. That'd be cool. Get Tony Yayo back on there.
Yeah, so I'm definitely looking forward to it. I hope that's true.
Yeah, me too, man. That's cool. I heard, yeah, like pretty supportive of mental health as well.
Definitely, that's very important to me. My music plays a big part of me maintaining my own mental health.
Yeah.
It definitely became a therapy for me. A lot of people don't touch bases on mental health and things like that. So between me and my manager and us being people that deal with it, like he kind of pushed me forward to say, okay, you need to like you can speak more on it. So the more like music I like, the more like I felt like this is something that need to be addressed. The more like I had songs addressing like that issue because ain't too many people speaking on it, and not everybody speaking on it has an understanding about it.
Yeah, I think especially with men too, like a lot of men don't really speak about it or speak up.
Absolutely,
Yeah, I love that you're doing that, man. I think that's so important. And
that's definitely important.
like, especially, yeah, using your music and your platform. That's, yeah, like, and you'd have the ability to connect with heaps of people and help people. I think,
That's definitely a dope feeling because a lot of people then reached out to me about like certain songs I did and how it didn't help them get through just like life or get through a day, and it just makes me proud of myself to be able to give somebody something that can help them through tough times.
yeah. Well, I've felt that listening to music. Yeah, I've been listening to one song, like, man, I feel like going outside, or I feel pumped up, or another song, I'd feel like a bit sad, and then I'd feel like I want to have a beer or something. Just you
Yeah,
could feel all your different emotions going through.
definitely make music for all. Like some music is sad, some is good, some is bad, but the whole it's all for a positive purpose.
Yeah,
Like I like to be able to address things just not spoke on, but I like to do it in a way that it's respected and it's understood because I don't want to be like cursing all crazy and saying a whole bunch of stuff that's not relevant to what the song is supposed to be about. Like majority of every song I create, it got a powerful message within it, and most people they get it right off back. They understand that like he's talking about something serious or he's addressing something serious.
with making new music for 2023, I think you got the two EPs out. Do you have plans on releasing more this year?
Definitely. Soon, very soon, I will be starting the recording of my album, Carlito's Day.
Wow,
I will
that's a
be
cool
starting
name.
the creation of that. So be on the lookout for that because
I'll be
that's
getting it.
definitely gonna be in the work real soon.
Yep. Any sneak peeks? Like anyone who might be on
Um,
it, you could tell us, or
um, not at the moment. As far as like who gonna be on it, it's more so that's gonna be like uh, that's not gonna be playing. I think more so I'm gonna let that be random.
yeah,
I'm gonna give I'm gonna give some people out there opportunity. So whoever got bars, whoever can really rap, got something to talk about, I'll create something. I'll throw it your way and see if you could add on to it. That's how I'm doing it because I like for these two projects I didn't do any the EPs I didn't do any features, so I was like I'm gonna play around with the features on the album because I know I could create something.
yeah. And you got like such a positive message too. It's gonna be awesome.
Absolutely.
Right, I definitely at least want to see a song with you and Stack B again.
Yeah, stuff, something stuck. I'm here. I'm
Yeah,
here definitely.
yeah, man. Definitely, I would love to see that. What advice would you have for someone who's just starting out, whether it doesn't have to be music, but in anything?
Be selfish. Make yourself a priority. Stay focused. Stay away from nonsense and negativity because it's out there at an all-time high. And it's a lot of people that will act like they want you to prosper, but in true retrospect, they want you to fail if they're not a part of what you're accomplishing. Know how to protect your energy. I'm not saying none of this is easy, but it's worth it. You got to know how to protect your energy. You got to make yourself a priority. You got to know how important you are, and you got to take into consideration how important what you're trying to accomplish it, how important that is, because that's the only way to get by. Like the further I get into my music, my rap career, I have an understanding of all these things. So I didn't have people around to set me straight and tell me this as I was first coming out. So I want the people to know that might say I look up to him as an artist and everything like that. I want to give him something positive to and an understanding like this game is not for the weak. But be honest, if you say you want to that's what anything in life is not for the weak. You're going to have to do what you got to do to accomplish it and make it happen if that's truly what you want to do. Because if you say you want to do something, I feel like there's no need for excuses. There's no need to say, okay, I'm gonna take a break from it now, but I'm gonna come back. No, you got to give it your all.
Wow,
If it's sincerely what you connected to.
man, that's awesome advice. That's so true. Like, yeah, you got to go out and get it, push hard.
Absolutely.
What's the average like day for you? Do you just are you making music every single day?
Um, Definitely writing music every single day, promoting, listening to beats from different producers because definitely me having an email full of beats, a lot of beats. Gotta go through a lot of beats, and honestly, I'll literally have to take probably like half a year to listen to all the beats that's in my email, but just promoting, writing, planning what's next in the next move in my career, continuing to build myself up mentally, just show positive energy.
Yeah,
No matter how the day going is, it's all about elevation. So that's my day every day, elevating. As an artist, as a man, as just a human being, just elevation.
yeah, that's a nice message. And like with your positivity and like elevating mental health. What tips would you have to someone who's, I guess, not they're feeling down, or they need to be in a better space?
The advice I would have for somebody that's feeling down is, at times I know it seems hopeless, but you gotta find something, even if it's the smallest thing, something good, and hold on to it. Even if it's something small that people might think, oh, that's not that important. Do not let nobody tell you how to fix your mood. You got to fix it yourself. Because a lot of people will say the wrong things, and then they'll make it worse. So you gotta be in tune with yourself, and just grab hold of anything that brings you any type of joy. I don't care if it's food. You just gotta find something that anytime you feeling down and out of it, you can go towards this thing and it changes your mood. Something positive though. Something positive.
Yeah, yeah,
We too many people embracing negativity. We gotta stop doing that. When things get hard, that seems like it's everybody go to negative things and negativity. We gotta stop doing that. I gotta stop being the go to when times get rough, because that don't fix anything. Gotta gotta have a beautiful outlook. Just being alive is a blessing in itself. So we gotta learn to take advantage of that, because there's a lot of people that wish they could be here that's not here anymore.
yeah. And the negativity is so draining too. You want to
Absolutely.
just stay positive, and people want to be around you.
That's how I feel.
Yeah,
I don't like negative energy around me. I like, you absolutely right. It's draining. And before I start having this outlook on life, that kind of used to be my thing. Like, that's why a lot of music be having pain in it, because that was my thing. I was around so much pain and so much hurt and so much negativity, but it came to a point where I had to have understanding, like, this is only happening because you choose to be stuck in this place. You gotta get out of it. It's your choice. It's your decision to make. So I made that decision. I made that choice, and now it's all about elevation.
what's your plans for like moving forward for with your music and your positive message? Your album coming out. Is there any more things that we can expect from you? Like any more videos?
Definitely more videos. Definitely more music. More interviews. I plan on getting back on that stage this year. Just just want to do powerful things. That's where my mind at. I want to definitely do powerful things. That's where I'm at right now. I want to keep working on my craft and becoming the best artist I can be, and keep working towards being one of the greatest to do it. So that's the only thing you can expect from me, greatness. That's when I'm focused on, greatness.
Yeah, because all your music videos are awesome as well. Like that, I don't know who's making them, but it's cool. So,
Absolutely.
and how important is it, you think, for artists to have a manager and like get that support if they're starting out?
Um, I think it's very important for artists to have a manager, have somebody that sincerely wants to help you. Like, and key words, sincerely. Like, you gotta have somebody that's on the same page as you, that wants the best for you and doesn't have their own personal agenda. Because if you get into this game and you have somebody that doesn't truly have your best interest at hand, you'll be lost. You'll be dealing with somebody that you don't know when they're going to take everything away from you. So I think it's very important to have a manager, because it helps. As an artist, you can do a lot, but the main goal is to be able to focus on your craft and making hit records. And it's hard to put out music at the level you want when you the one that got to do everything. When you got to book your shows, and you got to book an interview, and you got to promote this and promote that. You got to do this and do that. It takes away from the craft. So definitely have a manager, but have somebody on your side you can trust.
Yeah, and takes some of that workload off you and you got someone in your corner. That's pretty cool.
Absolutely.
If you could tour and perform anywhere in the world, where would you go? If you pick one, any place you wanted to go.
Overseas.
Wow.
I'm making that happen.
Yeah.
Overseas, Australia, UK, Paris. I'm going overseas. I got to make that happen because the love
Yeah.
out there is real. It is real.
Come to Australia, man. That'd be awesome.
I'm definitely got to do that.
Yeah. I'll come and see you for sure. Pick top three TV shows of all time that have had an influence on you.
Fresh Prince of Bel Air,
Yeah.
that 70 show, and the last one would have to be between the Martin show and the Bernie Mac show because those
Oh,
they funny, but they had they serious moments.
yeah.
And that's why I like you can be humorous, but at the same time have a serious message.
Yeah.
So those are my shows.
Yeah. Yeah, I love all those too. That's pretty cool. What would your message be to the world now? Like,
Be on the lookout because Carlito Black is coming. There ain't nothing
Carlito Day.
standing in my way. Ain't nothing stopping me. Carlito Black is on the rise. He's coming. If the world don't know about him, they will soon enough. Cause he's gonna make it happen.
Carlito Day is coming.
Absolutely. Carlito's days all the way.
Wow. And can you give us any names of any tracks gonna be on it or no?
Um, Definitely gonna have a Carlito's Day record up there. It's a track up there that's gonna be called For the Better. And that's all I got for right now.
That's cool, man. And what do you got planned for the rest of your day, like today?
um, keep going through beats for the album. Definitely gotta have the right beat selection on this album. I want the beats to be powerful and stand out. So that's what the day going to consist of, going through beats for the album.
Yeah. How many songs are you gonna have on the album?
Probably like 8 or 9.
Nice, man. When, how when do you reckon you'll release it? Like the earliest?
The
Yeah,
plan is to release it on June 7th.
yeah. June 7th.
So I'm definitely gonna be working in the lab making that happen overtime.
Cooking up some storms or some beats for us.
Definitely.
What's been your, I guess your best experience in your life that's always stuck with you?
Um, just being alive and being here and being able to do something I love. I think that's the most powerful thing. Cause definitely them been through a whole lot of things that would have took me away, but I'm blessed to be here and being able to do what I do is just like that's something very, very powerful for me and a major blessing, something to be thankful for. Tomorrow ain't promised, and life is here today and gone tomorrow. So the fact that I'm still here and able to do what I do and knowing my life has purpose to it, I'm happy about that.
Man, that's incredible. And you had a lot of wisdom. Like, yeah, I love talking to you. I'm glad your manager hooked us up.
Nah, me too, definitely, and appreciate that, bro.
Yeah,
Definitely
man.
appreciate that.
Yeah, definitely. I'll be supporting all your music, man. That's so cool. Like, and yeah, I've got two of your EPs and been listening to your album as well. I got that. Um, I'm going through all your YouTube videos. I've just
Yeah,
been had them on replay like the last couple of days, and now I've just been working through the iTunes, buying them off there as well. so I can have them on my iPod and stuff when I'm out and about. Yeah, you're definitely one of my new favorite artists, man.
Yeah, appreciate that.
Yeah, for sure. What else? If you're not making music and you're not writing, what can people find you doing? Like, what else you enjoy?
Just being a mental health advocate, that's definitely something important to me. Definitely was given that title last year, so I'm proud of that. Being a mental health, just spreading the message, spreading positivity any way that I can. Might not reach anybody, might not reach everybody, but definitely here to reach some people. And just here to keep spreading this message, just trying to uplift somebody. Because I know there's plenty of people that's stuck in dark places. I'm just trying to help pull them out of it. Just get them in a place where the light is shining bright. Because that negativity is something different.
Yeah, and yeah, I'm glad you're doing that. That's like you're a good advocate too. Like, it's so important, and it needs to be more people aware. Like I'm definitely a huge supporter of it. I mean now too, so like, especially the last couple of years. And yeah, it's like you're incredible, man.
Appreciate that, bro.
That's and if if you had to if you could work with anyone, dead or alive, like anyone, you go back in time and I mean, you don't have to make any music, and just go or meet anyone, go back in time and spend a day and just like,
Biggie, Pac, and Nip.
wow,
Nipsey Hussle, Biggie, Pac, and Nipsey Hussle. Definitely, they all had powerful minds and they were all powerful artists. So, and Biggie and Pac was both Gemini. So I think that would be like a very dope, interesting conversation amongst us. So,
wow,
RP to them guys, man. Definitely
yeah.
RP to them.
And they achieved so much, like, and they're so young too.
Definitely a lot that's still going on to this day. So,
Yeah, it's still yeah, it's still impacting the world to this day. That's crazy. And there's no social media back then, and it's continued to.
yeah, on time, much better times without social media. Social
Yeah,
media is good for some things, but not
yeah,
everything.
a gift and a curse.
Absolutely.
Just try and find that positives and everything. But what do you like play any games or any other like hobbies you do?
No, I be on Xbox from time to time. I be on my Xbox One playing that.
Yeah, yeah, that's
Me and my
cool.
play my Madden and my Call of Duty from here from time to time.
I got the
Plus,
PlayStation.
I'm a father, so my kids keep me busy.
Yeah.
My kids keep me busy, definitely.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I know what you mean. I've got two kids as well, and I used to love playing. I used to play Madden all the time on PlayStation. That was cool.
Yeah,
Yeah,
definitely.
build up my
Madden's
franchise and
legendary.
stuff. Yeah,
Madden is definitely legendary. Been around for a long time.
yeah, man.
The Sega Genesis days.
Yeah,
I think before that, I think Nintendo. Oh no, I got to research that, but I know it's been around for a long time. Rest in peace to John Madden.
yeah. Sure. I remember the Nintendos though. That was cool. Appreciate you coming on, man,
Not a
and
problem, bro.
that's yeah. We've had Carlito Black on Tom's Berryman TV. Yeah,
Definitely, I'm here. Appreciate the opportunity, sincerely though. Anytime anybody overseas reaches out, it's always a major thing to me. So appreciate you reaching out and having me on the show, bro. Shit's for real.
for sure, man. Yeah, I had to.